Hey there, everybody. Time to do a little update. Well, my good friend Rad Perez, if you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, that's spelled R-A-D-P-E-R-E-Z. He's got a great saltwater fish coral channel. It's really good information. So I told him I was going to do a video last night, and real quick update. The third jawfish, I thought third time would be a charm. It didn't really work out so well. So the reason why is because I don't know why. As you know, I got 3 of them from 3 different suppliers. I got the first one from LA, Live Aquaria. I got the second one from Blue Zoo, and I got the third one from Vivid Aquariums in California. So as you know, I had the 5-inch sand bed. It had the coarse aragonite on the bottom. The top layer was about 2 inches of crushed coral. This third jawfish really was doing well. I thought he was going to be a home run, you know, a grand slam. Had him for about, I don't know, I'd say I had him for about a month and a half or so. And he did just like the other 3. He just all of a sudden would swim to the top, and he kept going to the top and just was looked like he was gasping for air. And I hate to be one that talks about cyanide poisoning and things like that, but this fish, all 3 of them, were just really healthy. You can see my videos, just nice colors, plump fish. Really can't figure out what happened, and they just kind of like went into self-destruct mode. And I didn't see him for about 2 days, and then when I did see him, when he finally came out, he was just erratic, swimming towards the top of the tank. He kept kind of going in and out of consciousness, and he looked so malnourished. It was so sad. He looked like he was looked like he had not eaten in 2 months, not 2 days. So I actually called Blue Zoo Aquatics, and I called Vivid Aquariums, and I talked to them about it, and of course they didn't want to say anything about cyanide. But I told them, I was like, well, hey, look, I was like, I got this blue Linkia that I've had for 4 months, and it's healthy as an ox, And I told them I've got a Rainford goby that's doing really well too, because they said, was it your sand bed? And I was like, well, my Rainford goby sifts on my sand bed all the time. And then they kind of tried to throw bristle worms into it, which, there's a difference between a fireworm and a bristle worm. And I've looked at night, and I can't see any huge bristle worms. And the fish didn't look like he had been in really an altercation. I don't see how a bristle worm would make a fish do that. And so I got the fish out, and his gills looked a little red. Again, kind of like how cyanide. And I know that people say, well, cyanide's not used anymore. No one uses cyanide. It's an outdated, old thing or whatever, and this and that. And, the people at my local fish store, they swear up and down that cyanide gets used a lot. So, take it for what it's worth. So I'm done with jawfish right now. He wasn't getting picked on by anybody in here. Tanaka pygmy wrasse, yellow clown goby, scissor-tailed dartfish. They weren't causing issues with them. So I don't know what happened. It was devastating, and it has discouraged me to not get one for quite a while. Personally, I think there's something in the water they're being caught with, wherever they're getting caught with. That's just my 2 cents. And I don't think it was a bristle worm that affected his sudden death pretty much. He went from doing fantastic, steady, rock solid, show no signs, bam! So, you tell me what you think. I think I don't know. I think it's something other than, I don't think it was a parasite either. I took him out. I couldn't see any signs of parasites or anything. I know not all parasites you can see, but it's just really weird. So anyways, So these are our 2 new additions. They're being quarantined. Yes, before the Tang police hit me up. I've got a small tomini tang in a 10-gallon quarantine that is hiding good. He just went into hiding. Ah, dang it. You're probably not going to see him. I got a tomini tang and I got a geometric pygmy hawk or pygmy perchlet. Very cool fish. Again, oh, there he is. Right. Come on. Right there. Really cool little fish. Not really eating like I want him to. But I think he's going to be okay. I might try to get some more food right now. I don't know. And then I got a veggie clip back here. So he's in a 10-gallon quarantine. But as you can see, it's only 10 gallons, but it's set up pretty nice, you know. I mean, I got a nice cave and stuff like that. This quarantine's been up for 7 or 8 months now, so I'm really not that concerned about the biological. I mean, I am concerned about the biological load, but I'm pretty confident the nitrates aren't going to jump up like crazy. I mean, this thing can handle pretty good bio load. So, you know, hopefully it all works out. I might try to feed that pygmy perch while I'm thinking about it. See if we can get like a little zoom in right here. Surprised he's not freaking out. You can't really see him much, but he looks okay. He's pretty small. I'll try to give him some food. Other updates. I got rid of the sexy shrimp. I found out that when you keep your tank with low nutrients and low nitrates and stuff, I'm not saying they were eating my corals, but all I know is I took them out on a hunch that they were irritating my corals. Let's use the word irritate. And my ducking coral about exploded in a good way. My bird's nest all of a sudden came back. I know you can't see it on his camera, but long story short, the frags came off the super glue that from the place I bought them from, so I had to re-glue it, and I didn't have any of the coral gum, so I had to use super glue, and it looked like crap. But anyways, the polyps and stuff are looking great on the bird's nest, and it'll grow. I'm giving it time. So I think the sexy shrimp were definitely an issue. I could visually see them on the corals, but seeing them eating something is 2 different stories. But my Duncan coral just took off, just really started, just like within 24 hours, it's like a total change. And again, I'm not saying they're not reef safe, but what I'm saying is that it's like an angelfish. The more you feed it, the less it's supposed to nip at corals. I'm assuming that's the same with the more you feed sexy shrimp, the less they nip. So I got rid of them, and I'm glad I did. Really glad I did. And I bought about 3 hermit crabs to take their spot as cleanup crew duties. I bought a scarlet reef crab and like 2 electric blue legs. Nothing big. So after this tomini tang, if he makes it into pigment perchlet, I'm going to get probably a blue assessor and maybe a sunburst anthea, and that's it. That's all my stock in. I'm not going to get any more after that. So I hope you guys are doing well, and you're having a good week. Kind of a weird sound it came from down here all of a sudden. That's weird. It just went away, whatever it was. Well, my power hit started making a really weird groaning sound. Went away though, so I guess it's okay. Anyways, okay guys, talk to you later. Have a good week. Post, comment. My videos aren't as fancy as all these other guys, so talk to you later. Bye.